Hello student, Department of Computer Engineering and Information Technology. Class 3rd year, Semester 5th. Subject Operating System. Subject code 22516. Myself Miss Anita Shetty. I am going to teach you chapter number 3rd. Learning outcome of this video. Process. Difference between process and program. And process. Chapter 3rd, Process Management. The chapter outcomes is they explain the functions carried out in the given process state and describe the functions of the given component of process stack in PCB. Now, to understand the concept of process and its status and PCB. Now, first, what is a process? Then, the process is a program during execution. A process is defined as an entity which represents the basic unit of work to be implemented in the system. A process is the basic unit of executions in an operating system, and a running instance of a program is called as the process. A process is a smallest unit of work that is scheduled by the operating system. A process needs resources such as CPU time, memory, files, and input-output devices to accomplish its tasks. These resources are allocated either when the program is created or when it's executed. The process concept helps to explain, understand, and organize executions of programs in an operating system. A user uses processes to achieve the executions of programs in a sequential or the concurrent manner as desired. An operating system uses process to organize executions of programs. Use of the process concept enables an OS to execute both sequential and concurrent programs equally easily. Process management is the fundamental task of any modern operating system. The operating system must allocate resources to processes, enable processes to share and exchange the information, protect the resource of each process from other processes, and enable synchronizations among the processes. To meet these requirements, the operating system must maintain a data structure for each process, which describes the state and resource ownership of that process and which enables the OS, its operating system, to exert control over each process. Different processes may run different instances of the same program. At a minimum, process execution requires the following resources: memory to contain the program's code and data, a set of CPU registers to support execution. A process is a program in execution. Process is called as the job, task, and unit of work. The executions of a process must programs in a sequential fashions, that is, at any times at most one instruction is executed on behalf of the process. A process is an instance of an executing program, including the current values of the program counter, registers, and variables. Logically, each process has its separate virtual CPU. In actual, the real CPU switches from one process to another. A process is an activity and it has a program's input, output, and state. Each process has the following section: a text section, a data sections, heap, stack, and program counter. A text section that contains the program code, a data section that contains the global and static variables. The heap is used for the dynamic memory allocation and is managed via calls to new, delete, mlock, the memory allocations, free, etc. The stack is used for the local variables, a process stack which contains the temporary data such as the subroutines, parameter, return addresses, and temporary variables. Space on the stack is reserved for the local variables when they are declared. The difference between the process and programs. In programs, it is a set of instructions written to solve a problem, and in a process, it is a programs in execution. Number second difference, it is the passive entity such as the file stored on a disk, and in a process it is an active entity as a number of resources are associated with it. Number third, a program is a simple entity in itself, and in a process two or more processes may be associated with the same program. Number 4, programs are present usually in the secondary memory, and processes are found in the main memory. Programs remains in same state throughout its lifetime, and a process continues to change its state among 5 possible states: new, running, ready, waiting, and terminated. Each state indicates current activity of process. A program is represented on the disk by its name. A process is represented in main memory.
Hi students, coming to the next topic, that is process. So what do you mean by process? Actually, process is nothing but it is a program in execution. So whatever the program you have taken, or whatever the module you have taken, or whatever the function you have taken, if that is executing, that you call it as a process. Okay. So at starting, whatever the user is writing the program, that is in the text file, the user writing in the program in a text file, if that text file is executing, if it wants to execute it, whenever it enter into the main memory, if the program enters into main memory, then you call it as a process. So starting, it is a program. When it enter into the main memory, then we call it as a process. Means that program is divided into different modules, and each module you call it as a process. Okay. So let me explain clearly. A process is it is a fundamental to the structure of operating system. So whatever operating system you have taken, so every operating system, the process is a fundamental to the structure of operating system. So a process can be defined as, so I am writing different definitions for the process. A process can be defined as a program in execution. You call that process as a program in execution, or it is an instance of a running program. You call process as an instance of running program, or else a process is the entity that can be assigned to and execute on a processor. Okay, so these are the different definitions of the processor. So a processor is a program in execution. You call a program in execution is a process. So an instance of running program. So a running program, you call it as a process. Or you just call an entity. So that entity which is assigned to a processor to execute the operation, that you call it as a process. Means it is doing some work, it is doing some operation, it is giving some information to the processor, that you call it as a process. Okay, so we can write a program starting whenever we have taken that, if we are writing a program, the program first it stores in the text file. So I already explained here. So here let me tell them. So a program, if we write a computer program first we write in text file. Okay, so when we execute this program, if you execute this program,